Yes, people, welcome back to Albert J TV. Before we get into the match review, let's hit the intro. Yes, people, welcome back. Welcome back to Albert J TV. Match review time. Olympiacos 1, Arsenal 3. But before we get into this, I must apologize, right? If any of you guys could hear any music in the background, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna do a match review, late night one, like a movie. There'll be no disruptions, bit quiet, but this is what happens when you live next door to students. I have heard Bruce Springsteen, Gloria Estefan. Big up the people in the chat if you're there. Yeah, it's a madness. So I apologize profusely, man, if you hear any cheese music, as they say, 80s, 90s. You ain't gonna hear no Stormzy or Drake next door, man. Trust me. But so yeah, apologies if you hear anything. Let's try and get into this and not have a long match review due to unforeseen circumstances. So, guys, big up the people in the chat if you're there already. People tuning in on Periscope, obviously on YouTube, and it's out on Facebook Live. If you haven't already, guys, by now seen my content, you should know what to do by now. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Intro time. So yeah, man. Wow. I did a little quick match reaction on my Instagram and posted it. I said I would try and do the match review tonight. Is it tonight still? 5 minutes left before midnight. Or I would do it tomorrow because I thought let me do a live stream late tonight. Going on a couple people's channels tomorrow to talk about more things about Arsenal and looking ahead to the North London derby and to obviously talk about tonight's game against Olympiacos. So big up to anyone in the chat. Tell me if you can hear me well, and also tell me if you can hear any background noise as well. So yeah, let's get into it, man. We go to the lineup. It's mad. You know what it is? I said this about a million times on my channel before, and I'm not going to stop saying it until probably the end of the season. Trying to pick an Arsenal 11, whether it's in the Premier League, the Cup games, with Mikel Arteta, it's you know, if anybody can sit here and honestly tell me they know what team he's going to pick, then they are lying through their teeth. So we got the lineup. My team lineup to show you what you've got on the screen. If there's any audio listeners out there, thank you for tuning in. But yeah, Leno in goal, Bellerin right back, centre back pairing of David Luiz and Gabriel, which is what I originally went with. Tierney left back, Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka as the pivot, Saka on the right, Odegaard in the middle, Willian on the left, Aubameyang up top on his own. So, the thing is, I was on another channel. I was on the same old Arsenal. Big up Craig and the boys that was on there tonight. And the lineup came out just before we went live. And the murmurings that the guys are telling me on Twitter when they saw the starting lineup and that William was in there, I think people were having kittens, heart palpitations. They were spitting blood. I'll be honest with you, the only curveball in that team that I didn't see coming was William. In my starting lineup, the change, the starting lineup that I had Bellerin, I had Cedric in instead of Bellerin. I had You can hear the party in the background. Jesus Christ, man. And I had ESI instead of Odegaard, and I had Pepe instead of William. But listen, like I said, trying to guess a Mikel Arteta team is nigh on impossible. Let me go in the chat for a minute before I carry on. Megan, big up to you, Megan. Much love you to you and Anthony, man. We got people in the chat. I thought Pepe would start. Guna family, JC, my boy, my guy. Starting people in the chat. People in the chat, if you manage to survive my live stream tonight, going against next door neighbors disco fun, then we'll see how we get, man. But if I get distracted, I apologize profusely. But you can see my details are along the bottom. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And my Instagram and Twitter are going along the screen. Follow me on my socials if you have not done it already. So yeah, back to the game. I started lineup. Yeah, no one saw the William one coming. If I'm being brutally honest. So yeah, before we get into start of the game now, we had a chance within the first 2 minutes, man. Odegaard, brilliant chance. Tierney again, no surprise. Bombing down the left, cuts the ball back. You know what it was? It was almost like I could have closed my eyes, be watching the Burnley game again, and Pepe got exactly the same chance. Exactly carbon copy. Poor contact on the ball, chance goes away. So great start. Great start. And then like 3 minutes later, and I had to blink twice because I couldn't believe it. Bellerin went down their their left-hand side. Oh, smacked my microphone. Actually put a brilliant cross in. Aubameyang, good header off the defender's shoulder. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper onto the bar. So that's within the first 5 minutes. So we're thinking, you know what? All this talk, Olympiacos have got a good defensive record, and they have in their domestic league. You can say what you want about the Greek league, but when you play 25 games, you win 20 and only lose 1, you deserve a little bit of respect. And then you concede, what is it? I think is it 12 or 14 goals this season. So defensively, it's going to be difficult to break them down. But we saw the first 5 minutes and thought, whoa, you know what? If we play our cards right, this could be a very entertaining night. One more channel. Big up Anthony in the chat. Megs and Anthony. You know what? When you get back to some normality, man, the link ups are going to be mad to go to games, man. Anthony, a plane ticket or whatever ticket it is can take me to get to Ireland to come and see you and Megan. I'll come, man. Don't worry. But yeah, man. I went for a 2-1 away win before my prediction for the start of the game. I'll go a bit more in depth into more detail, but yeah, first 5 minutes, I thought, geez, like this is a good start, positive start. So I thought, yeah, first 15 minutes, I thought we was in control. We look reasonably comfortable. They didn't really pose too many problems, man. And sort of going through the first half an hour, and then we saw a brilliant strike from Martin Odegaard, or Odegaard, whatever you want to say it. You know what? It's a good strike. I think the pace done the goalkeeper. If I'm the opposing team and that beats my goalkeeper from that distance, I'm asking questions. 60-mile-an-hour effort. I don't know why the goalkeeper's gone with his right arm. I saw a live stream. I think it was big up Sabre Arsenal America. Someone said the goalkeeper had chocolate wrists. I was a brilliant live. I think it was Stan the Man that said that actually. Big up to the guys in the Sabre Arsenal America, man. But yeah, I don't know why he's gone to punch. If he gets both hands on that, he saves it. He does save it. It might come out to someone else to score, but he saves it. So yeah, really, but a brilliant strike, great goal. And Odegaard, I thought he was solid in the first half, man. I know Keown was saying stuff at halftime, saying he was a bit shaky, but I must have been watching a different game, man. But guys, drop in the comments below if you agreed with Keown at halftime about Odegaard's performance or start of the performance or whatever way you want to put it. So yeah, brilliant goal. Oh, guys, 38 minutes in, David Luiz back to his usual tricks. Arsenal back to their usual tricks, giving the opponents an opportunity to score a goal. I don't know what he was doing, David Luiz. If anybody knows, send the answers on a postcard to Southeast London, and I will give you the best answer I can give you possibly. But I just end up chatting rubbish because I don't know what he was doing. I mean, you must let them in. And if the guy had actually squared the ball to the striker that was in a better position, it would have been 1-1. Again, this is the issue. I said on the match preview, or not really match preview, but on the podcast show I was on before the Arsenal game, I was saying about Arsenal, I said that Mikel Arteta is going to live and die by the sword with some of the players, i.e. Luiz, Bellerin, and Xhaka, and Willian. And I'll tell you what, if that goal had gone in from that David Luiz mistake, Twitter would have gone into meltdown. He would have been mad. So I don't know what he was doing, man. Again, Arsenal just making it hard work for themselves, man. But we go in at 1-0. I thought, like I said, I think apart from trying to give them a goal, we was pretty solid. We looked comfortable on the ball. I thought Erdegaard he was always involved. He was always the man to try and break the deadlock and get Saka in behind and get Tierney bombing down the left on the other side. And I thought William was solid in the first half. I can't sit there and say he was awful. I thought he was pretty solid in the first half, personally. I thought Partey, I don't know, it'd be interesting to know what you guys think. I kind of felt I actually thought he struggled a little bit tonight, if I'm being honest. Well, let me rephrase that. Sorry, he struggled a little bit yesterday because it's just got midnight. So, it's me being a bit trying to be a bit too professional. But before I go into the second half, I want to drop in to see what the comments are saying, man. Let me go and see. Let me see what you guys saying. No, we've got Mark. Big up Mark Darby in the chat. Anyway, guys, solid result. Wasn't a great performance, but 3 away goals. Happy. Yeah, that's the thing, mate. Like, when I say comfortable, I don't mean that we were superb. I just think they didn't really, Olympiacos, do anything to sort of make us worrying. Just only we was ever only going to create self-inflicted mistakes, which we will get onto. Anthony, I'll swim over to you if you have to. Anthony, much love, bro. I'll swim. I don't know. Try anything, man. Yeah, big up Laurie in the chat. Over and over again in the chat. Sentiment FC's in the chat. Mark Darby, Republic of Arsenal, Megan, Guna family. Guys, your support is more than appreciated. You absolute beautiful people. But Rich, you took the words out of my mouth for the first 5 words, man. Our hardest opponent is ourselves. Better team would have punished us, but we played some good football and scored 3 great goals. So happy days, mate. I always say, guys, I'm sure you will not disagree. When you go away in an European tie, a knockout stage in the first leg, you have got to score. To take a 0-0 from a first leg and come back as the home team in the second leg, you are asking to have your pants pulled down. You are asking for trouble. So yeah, 3 away goals. That's it. Sentiment FC in the chat. Cheers, bruv. Always in there, man. Loyal support. You guys are loyal. There's bare people in the chat even for this late. This is mad love. Appreciate it. Send the raft. The link ups will be crazy. Guys, like I said, for the guys who late to the chat, I know we live in different parts of the country before I get back to the second half of the game. I know some of us London, Newcastle, Ireland, America even. Yeah, the link ups are going to be mad, man. Absolutely. Hold tight. Yes. Friendly Arsenal. That's it. Guna family. Individual mistakes that can be avoided. Exactly. And you know what? I don't even think, you guys might disagree. I don't think it's even the thing of playing out from the back. I generally don't think that is. I said it when we played Burnley the other day when the Xhaka mistake. You have to ask yourself, was there more than one option for him to do? Yes. If he plays the ball first time, Burnley don't score the equalizer. But guys, let me come back to your chats in a minute. Big up Seb, Instagram family coming out in force. I'll come to that, Seb. I'm going to answer that towards the end of the live stream. Thankfully, the students, I think, have fallen asleep now, so you won't hear any more 80s cheese music. You might hear a bit of Wham or Mariah Carey. Mark Green in the chat, big up. Yeah, so we come into the second half. And it only takes, I believe it took about 12 minutes. And Yeah, we go and cause self-inflicted pain on us as Arsenal fans watching Arsenal play again. There was a stat that came up that Arsenal haven't kept a clean sheet in 9 consecutive games. I'm not bloody surprised, to be honest with you. When you keep gifting the opposition goals, I mean, like I said, I don't have an issue playing at the back. Gabriel's got the ball. Leno puts himself in a good position in terms of body shape, receiving the ball to sort of the right hand side of the pitch. All he's got to do is open out his body a bit more, play the ball to David Luiz on the right. How can you play a pass into Ceballos with his back to with his back to not seeing anything behind him? So they played that still image where Leno gives the ball to Ceballos, and you've got 4 men at each corner, a box it ready to pounce on him. It's madness from Leno, madness. So it's not, again, like I said, for me, it's not a thing of playing out from the back. It could have been avoided if he'd have just. It didn't even have to go long. He needed to do was give the ball to David Luiz on the right, and that goal doesn't happen. So yeah, we again self-inflicted, man. And I thought from that, I thought Arsenal for about 10-15 minutes were rattled. And Olympiacos grew in confidence, and they had a chance to actually go 2-1 up, but it got deflected and they got a corner. And then we made some subs. I know Partey came off after about 10 minutes for Ceballos to come on. I thought Ceballos took a bit of time to get adjusted to the game. I thought he started off very slowly. He actually had a chance to make an impact the minute he came on when he got the ball in an advanced area. A nice through ball was on to Aubameyang, cocks it up, not a good pass. And I thought for the first 10 sort of minutes he was on, he kind of struggled to adapt to the pace of the game. And like I said, I thought they grew in confidence, Olympiacos. Talk about their qualities or not qualities, they don't have as much as you want. But like I said, us conceding the goal rattled us. We looked a bit all over the place. But let me go into the chat for quickly. For Arsenal. Timothy, big up, mate. All big teams play out from the back. They do, mate. They do. It's about making the right decisions at the key moments. And that was the problem. Who was the match fixture of the day? Who knows? Guy696, big up to you in the chat, my bro. Nice to see you on the live stream. Yeah, second half, very much a half or 2 halves. The boys were far too relaxed and passed the ball around carelessly. Yeah, it is. I think Arsenal should take rights on the 2 words self-inflicted, man, and have it implanted, above the changing room or the Emirates, because they just Gunner since 90. They just throw one in, man. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. Ceballos, Luiz, Xhaka, doesn't matter. Like, and again, this is experienced footballers, man. It's madness. But I'll read some of you guys out in the chats in a minute. Guys, if you've got any questions, I've got one about man of the match, which I'll answer to the end. Big up to the guys in the chat. If you haven't already, you guys, please do smash the like button, kick it, poke it. Just make sure you kick it, make sure you hit it. So yeah, in football matches, there's big moments. Like I said, my score prediction before the start of the game was for Arsenal to sneak it 2-1. I said in the week that I don't care who he puts out in terms of a first 11, but mind you, what I do want to see is I said with the 3 games coming up, including the first leg we won tonight, it's 3 cup finals. 3 cup finals. Yes, it's a league game where we're 10th, 11th in the league. I understand that, but we're playing Tottenham. We do not want Tottenham pissing all over us with 6 points out of 6. We do not want to see that. Period. So, and then obviously the second leg, so 3 cup finals. What I wanted to see was whatever Mikel Arteta wants to do, go with your strongest possible 11, or go with the strongest core in terms of your 7 or 8 players that you're definitely going to pick for these 3 massive games. So I want to see a more continuity with a centre-back pairing. So if it's Gabriel and David Luiz, stick with them. unless there's major injury concerns. Stick with them. The front four is always going to change. I think to expect they're going to be the same front four week in, week out, particularly Mikel Arteta. Your guess is as good as mine, man. Absolutely. But yeah, 3 cup finals, man. So defining moments in football matches. 79th minute. Jesus Christ, man. Pardon my language. I tell you, man. I saw some. I don't know if you guys saw it. I saw a couple of rumblings when the team lineup came up, right, in regards to the team, and some people was kind of, how can I put it, voicing their disapproval of Gabriel starting, and I was kind of baffled. I was thinking, no, to me, when people talk about first names on the team sheet, he's one of them. Like I was baffled by that. That sort of. I couldn't understand the rumblings as why they didn't want him in the team. So because people asked me on my Instagram and Twitter, would you go with Mari or Gabriel? I said no, Gabriel 100%. That's nothing against Pablo Mari because he's done well and he's come in at the games I've seen this season. But that baffled me when I saw some of the reservations about Gabriel starting. But I'll tell you something, man. To get that header, Jesus Christ, man, what a header! I mean, I think it was originally from a corner, wasn't it? Williams put a deep ball into the far post. I mean, the leap and wanting it and the desire, man. What a header. I mean, when he headed it, I thought this is going to be close. But then you see it going and thought, wow. Big goal, 2-1 up. 11 minutes to go. Big moment for Mikel Arteta. Big moment for Arsenal Football Club. Fabulous header, man. Jesus Christ. Martin Keown would have been proud of that, I'll tell you. And then that kind of sort of, I thought Ceballos from sort of that goal onwards to the end of the game, I thought he grew in the game a bit more, actually. A lot of the passages of play went through him. Solid passing, getting the ball out wide to Bellerin, 1 touch, 2 touch. That's what you want to see from a technically gifted Spanish footballer. That's what they grew up doing. That's what you're taught as a kid when you play football. But yeah, brilliant header, man. Jesus Christ, man. What a header. Let me go through some of you guys' chats. Oh god, there's a lot of you in there, man. Jesus Christ, guys. Big up to you guys, man. Whether I've got now. Mark Darby, you saying, bruv, didn't think Partey was great. No, I didn't think he was awful, but I thought I say not usual self. When I say usual self, I mean from what I've seen before we bought him. But yeah, he looked a bit off the maybe it's just a fitness thing, mate. He's been out for quite a long time this season, but yeah, I see what you mean. But you see a difference when he isn't there. A half-fit Partey is better than the rest of the pivot that are fully fit, 100%. I don't know why Leno decided to come out so far necessarily. He doesn't need to put himself out so far. I hear you, but you know what? He actually put himself in a decent position, mate. But the obvious pass to me was the pass to David Luiz. Like I couldn't believe he gave Sabas that ball. It's crazy. Yeah, big up Guna family in the chat, man. I think we'll see the best from Pite after his player play 10 15 consecutive games, hopefully, mate. Because his injury record was flawless before it came to Arsenal, man. Jesus. Anthony got his question in there, mate. And was you surprised that the second goal was reviewed by VAR? If in the Prem it would have been disallowed, no doubt. But the fact that it was reviewed, I was surprised. Nothing in it. I was very surprised that was reviewed. I'm with you, Anthony. Absolutely, I could not understand why that was reviewed. Yeah, Jan Mvia, he knew what he was doing, man. I mean, they had a big miss at the back, missing. Was it Semedo, their centre back at the back? Ruben Semedo, is it? He's a big miss being injured, so he went when Mvia went into the back four. But yeah, I couldn't understand the life of me why that was reviewed. When they said it was being reviewed, I was like, what are they reviewing it for? Well, the fact that he scored a good header, like it's crazy, man. But yeah, it's mad. I would have been surprised if that had been reviewed in the Premier League. And if it and even if it was, I would be very shocked if that got disallowed. Big up Mr. Arsenal podcast in the chat. Big up yourself, mate. Aguero and Perlo saved the day. Yeah, Perlo. Good old, you get Mohamed El sideways. Jesus Christ, mate. Also, can we talk about the second half? What the hell's happening with Uber isolating himself in that second half? Yeah, you know what? Gonna 96. It happened in the. I think it happened in the Benfica game where I think so. I'm not sure. He looked dangerous in the first half. It was the second leg, so you're right. It's the second leg we played with. And he looked dangerous in the first half, and in the second half, I genuinely forgot he was playing. But that system playing the 4-2-3-1 is 100% benefits him and Lacazette because of the difference with ESR is going to go beyond the strikers. Odegaard's good on the ball and silky passer. Saka we know is dangerous on the right or the left. Pepe can come and do his thing when he comes on or when he starts. So he's got players around him that can almost do donkey work for him. But yeah, there's games. Aubameyang's going to be. I think he needs his season tie up and just finish, man. Obviously, wanted to score more goals, but it's mad. Like I don't know. It's a weird one, man. Big up Lewis, my guy, man. Lewis needs to get you on soon, man. Much love, bro. You always supporting, man. All you guys in the chat, man. All you guys in the chat. If you see Party playing with a better partner, i.e. not Xhaka, you will see a totally different player. We will, Mark. I just think, as I said earlier, our Mikel Arteta is going to live and die by the sword with certain decisions, i.e. Xhaka, Bellerin, and who's the other guy? Xhaka, Bellerin, and Willian and Louise. That's going to be the death of him, to be honest. Martinelli can't get minutes either, mate. Mystery to me, mate. Mystery. Leno shouldn't be passing that to Sabah. He shouldn't. I couldn't understand. This was saying he was in the right place when Gabriel gave him the ball. He made an angle. Now the obvious pass was to David Luiz. So I've got no idea why he was passing that to Ceballos. Crazy. Right, we go. Slightly off topic, but where do you drink on match? They can't beat Blackstone Rainbow. Mark, you know what it is? This might surprise some of the gooners, but I'm actually not a drinker, mate. That's the first thing. So listen, I've had people to refuse to buy me drinks because I don't drink alcohol. I do. Obviously, I've tried alcohol, but I'm not a drinker, to be fair. It might upset some people. So I'll have a drink if you get me a soft drink, get me anything. I'll be fantastic company, bruv. But you know what it is, Mark? When I go to the Emirates, right? It's weird because where my mates live, I normally meet up with them either probably central London, and then we come into sort of the Emirates. But no, there's so many places to drink, man. You guys have to tell me, like, when we're ready to go games, I'll even get to the ground a lot earlier to meet you guys, man. Seriously, because like I said, the link ups are going to be mad, wicked. But Mark, definitely, man. We'll have to. There's a lot of guys we need some collaboration. We talk about collaborations on YouTube. We need some collaborations going to Arsenal games. It will happen, man. All in good time, man. Good question, though, Mark. Definitely off the cuff, mate. But yeah, Gabriel, big header. Big, massive header. Guys, I'm probably going to do another 5-10 minutes. You know what? Maybe the students heard me slating them. That's why they turn it down a bit now. And then 5 minutes later, I don't know, a bolt from the blue happened, man. Mohamed El Neni. I mean, it's weird because he got the ball. I thought, look, take the shot on. Just take it on. You might sky it. You might go a million miles wide, but no pressure on the ball. Great strike, by the way. Goalkeeper's done well to get a hand to it. And that's massive, man. 2-1 would have been a good result because, one, that's what I went for. And two, as I said before, you need to give yourself something in the second leg before... by getting the away goal. And we've done more than that. We've got 3 away goals, man. You have to be pleased with that. You can pick bones out of the performance, which we will do on our YouTube channels, on Twitter, on Instagram. But the bottom line is 3 away goals. That completely changes the dynamic of the second leg because Olympiacos can't come to the Emirates and do a tactical masterclass because then they're going to need to chase 2 goals. And that's going to leave them open for us to hit them on the counter, put the tie to bed. I think we've put ourselves in a very, very commanding position. That's what I would definitely say. Brilliant strike and 3-1. And you know what? Even with 6 minutes to go, I actually thought we could have stuck another one. But yeah, listen, I'll take 3-1, 100%. We had a few more subs in that game. And then he came off for Willian, ESR come off for Odegaard, and Pepe for Saka, and Laka for Aubameyang. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go to some quick stats there, mate. Let me get the banner off the bottom of the screen. Bucket. So I'll tell you what's, you know what, if it is with the stats thing, I know people don't sort of pay attention to them gospelly, but I think it shows that we were the better side, even though we wasn't fantastic. 59% possession of the ball, 18 shots at goal. And why the reason why I'm going to bring up the shots, right, is one thing that's annoyed me with Arsenal in the last, I'd probably go say 5 to 10 years, is we don't shoot on sight. When I say shoot on sight, 20 yards, 25 yards, 30 yards, pull the trigger, shoot. To be fair, even though he doesn't hit the target very often when he's played, Thomas Partey is always prepared to have a shot. Odegaard, that's what I like to see tonight, is prepared to have a shot. Someone's got to drill it into these Arsenal players' heads, is that you can actually score goals from outside the box. I mean, to score 2 from outside the box is pretty rare for Arsenal. I mean, I'm not no statistician or work for Opta, but it doesn't happen very often. We need to take more shots at goal, man. Again, this is something I taught as a kid. Shoot on sight. So 18 shots, man. 8 on target, 4 corners, and Olympiacos double the fouls, even though they're throwing themselves to the ground. So there's your stats for there for you guys, man. Guys, get your questions in. I only got a few more minutes left. I was asked, let me see. Of course, my bro. Definitely get you one again. I'm going to tell you now, mate. Many men have tried to get me on the Guinness, listen, beer, shandy, whatever, man. It won't happen, mate. But, mate, my company is good enough. Believe me, I'll try. Mohamed El Piero. Yes, I had Perlo, El Piero. Yeah, it was a brilliant strike. I agree. Guinness, everyone loves that stuff. Albert, mega. Listen, whatever. I'll drink. Listen, I won't try Guinness, but I'll try something else that's alcoholic. That I will compensate. Hopefully Pepe might get a start. I would be surprised if he doesn't start in the North London derby. I'll be very surprised. Go and let him unleash. Let him give Aurier or what's the other right back's name? Doherty. Give them hell, chaos. I'm not sleeping. Watch the match by 2 a.m. and now 6 a.m. Damn. Where Insane Matthew, where are you? Are you in the UK or where are you guys at, man? Tell me, man. Where are you? Ireland? I'm sure we've got some people from London. Where are you guys at? Tell me, man. Hit me up, man. Tell me. Sentiment FC, where are you, man? Where are all these guys at? Let me see. Happy. Let me go through more of the chat. Sorry, guys. Albert, the shot increase. After Sky put out the stat that Arsenal season have been the lowest in the. That is shocking. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's been. I know Arsenal don't pull from this. Go on, Rich. Go on, mate. That's my brother, man. Big up, man. India, big up. I don't know what's the time over there, man. What time do you have to see the game? Yeah, respect to coming on for the chat, man. I appreciate the support, man. Absolutely. But no, guys, yeah, that's kind of I think that's more or less me done. But yeah, before that, so yeah, big win tonight. Man of the match. Sorry, someone asked me earlier. I would have given it to Odegaard. I thought he was that extra something that gave us something in order to win that game tonight. Brilliant goal. Yeah, I think it's a good point in Roy Sentiment FC. I mean, that's not a good stat, lowest in a decade. Shots at goal. Oh dear, come on, Arsenal, man. That needs to change. That needs to be looked at because that's not acceptable. like I said, shoot on sight. You taught that as a kid, man. Seriously. Exactly, Lewis. If you don't shoot, you don't score. It's mad. Yeah, Saka looked like I said, he was rested for the Leicester game. And that's the thing. And this might sound strange. We might say I'm saying this because of hindsight, but when we played Burnley, I actually wouldn't have played Saka because Willian kept his place because he played well. Fair enough. And Pepe played well. So I would have gone into that game with that same front three against Burnley. I don't see why it would have been an issue. But listen, Mikel Arteta, who knows, bro? Cinema C, Fulton Heath. Jesus Christ, not far away, mate. Southeast London, mate. New Cross, mate. Near I live. God, near the old Millwall ground. This is way back the den, like literally a 2-minute walk, and the new den, which is about a 15-20 minute walk. So I'm stuck in between Charlton and Millwall Football Club. Yes, you heard it. Dangerous times, man. You know what, Mark? I said it a few weeks ago when I was asked about Odegaard. I would wait till the end of the season, but I can see why you would say that. I can see that. Gunner since 96, yep. Odegaard, yep. He's incredible in the middle. 1-2 touch passing, and his movement was brilliant off the ball. We'll be interested to see where ESR plays with him in the squad too. I think if you're going to play both of them in the team, I think it's ESR that will have to be the one that is almost sacrificed out of the position that he would normally take. So ESR was on the left, Odegaard was in the middle, wasn't he? And then Saka was on the right. But yeah, Odegaard was my man of the match. I thought he was really, really good. Yeah, pockets of space, man, silky. Always particularly on the right hand side. He was always looking to get Bellerin in or to get Saka in. He was, sort of cat and mouse with the deep lying defense with Olympiacos. He was always looking to get in behind himself as well, not just trying to get Saka and get Bellerin in. But yeah, agreed, absolutely, man of the match. Kind of since 96, absolutely. Giddish. Guys, I've only got 2 minutes left. Smash the like button, please. Thank you for tuning in. What, we're 37 minutes in. I need to sleep, believe me. Marks is Somerset, man. Taunton. Not far from Taunton. It's a big cricket county, man. Big massive cricket county, Somerset. We're putting a bid for Van der Beek. That's the thing, mate. You see, the Van der Beek thing's mad because to me, United bought him just for the sake of buying him because they couldn't get Grealish because it was a cheaper option. But Van der Beek is someone that we would have needed. Absolutely. I love big up Scott Morgan in Australia, man. You are 11 hours ahead. I remember you telling me. So, Jesus Christ, I'm not going to work it out now. But big up to you, Scott, man. Big supporter. Great words. Thanks for the encouragement. Top man. Can't wait to get you onto the show, mate. Absolutely. Getting Odegaard will be tough in the summer. It will. It will. What if he continues to perform well, contributing more goals and assists? We know this market value will keep on increasing, so I think it will be insane. I'll tell you what, right? Let me get that chat in. Yeah, Taunton, man. Respect to you, Mark. What I would say, let's just say, let's play devil's advocate. Say if Odegaard, from what you guys have seen and what you know about him before he came to Arsenal, if he continues the form in what you've seen so far, if you got him, assigned him, which is not going to be easy as raised by Mafia Football Talks, if you got him and you got Edouard from Celtic, the strikers, you guys know I want Arsenal to get him. And I can definitely see him leaving Celtic the end of the season. Definitely. So hopefully Arsenal make that happen. But guys, big game on Sunday. What should I tell you in terms of my up and coming content? So guys, I will be on Over and Over Again's channel. Big up Richard if in the chat. At 7 o'clock today, now not tomorrow, today, doing a match preview for the Arsenal Tottenham game, and obviously talking about Olympiacos. But now I will have to shoot off, and I'm going to be on another channel at 8 o'clock, Arsenal Lounge with big up to Levs and the African Gooner. So I'm gonna be a busy guy tomorrow. I'm not even doing stuff on my own channel, but it's all good, man. I have to big up you guys. I'm gonna wrap up now, but big up to you guys in the chat for coming onto the live stream. Not just for the live stream tonight, but your amazing support. Very encouraging words. And you know what? With my content, I just try to be, yes, I can do the match reviews and previews and podcasts, but I always said when I started YouTube that I was going to tackle things other than football, and you guys would have seen that. The life stories content series so far, I've only done 2 episodes, but it's really, really been really been eye opening, man, to get the different perspective of a football fan and sort of your upbringing into football and what got you into it and why you support Arsenal. So yeah, big up to you guys in the chat. I'll continue to keep pumping the content out there when I can. Things outside of YouTube world have sort of slowed my content down, even though you probably think you see me loads, but yeah, it's been the support's been amazing, man. But guys, I'm gonna wrap up now. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Drop your comments down below. Hopefully people will catch up with this tomorrow. I'll share this out again on my Twitter, on my Instagram, and what else can I share it on? My Facebook page and Facebook in general. So big up to the guys in the chat. Yeah, it's big win, man. Big win tonight. Like I said, 3 away goals. We can critique the performance, as I'm sure we will do for the next sort of next couple of days. But yeah, big up to you guys in the chat. Right, where's my little intro thing? As you guys will know, Albert JTV. My Twitter and Instagram, let me get that to show you the bottom. It's going along the screen. Get me on there if you haven't got me already. But guys, that's for me. That's me, Albert JTV, over and out, man. Big up you guys in the chat. Hashtag Olympiacos 1, Arsenal 3. Next stop, the North London derby. Over and out, guys.